Hello, my name is Aldo from That Motor Show, and on today's episode we are going to be changing the headlight bulbs on my Nissan Micra. Now, reason being, this one's blown, this one's not, but hey, I went out and bought a packet of two, so we may as well change both of them, and plus if we change this one with just one, it will be a lot brighter than that one. Although at night time they are pretty bright. So all I've done is I've gone to the shop, I've searched up my size of my headlight bulb, which is a H4. I've just purchased whichever one was directly in front of me at the time. I didn't, this one says it's pretty bright, so I'm just going to run with that. But there is a lot involved with headlight bulb options, but choose whichever one's right for your car, and I suppose whichever one's the brightest, I suppose. So yeah, let's just a basic how to. Now, some European cars, Japanese car, any car may be different, but this is just a basic how to. These are probably the most easiest light bulbs you can change, but you can use the same sort of processes and I suppose same sort of way to do it on any other sort of car. Although they may be different, the principle will still be the same. So let's do it. Now, please bear with me on this. This car is not perfect, but it is my daily driver and it is my little nugget of a Nissan Micra. These cars are perfect to learn on. They're super basic, super small, and everything is just within arm's reach on the car. It's probably one of the easiest cars you can learn on and work on. So yeah, look, it's not perfect and I don't expect it to be. It's my daily, and together we're going to learn how to fix easy things on it, how to fix hard things on it, and just how to basically maintain your car. So I'm recording this the best I can. This is the back of the headlight. Now I've already unplugged this just to make it easy for camera, but more or less, first thing you do is wriggle off this plug, right? And then we'll come off. Then this boot's got to come off. It can be a little bit tricky sometimes, but what I like to do is just a little flathead screwdriver and just come on the side of it just like this and gently, very gently pry it up. Then you can pop the boot off the actual headlight bulb. Then what we're going to do is, I'm going to attempt to capture this the best way possible. Now, this is the back of the headlight bulb. This one just seems to have moved, but more or less there's these little metal tabs. So I've pulled out the headlight bulb quickly just to show you this tab, because it is far easier to show you this tab without the headlight bulb. And just to note, this bracket on mine's actually broken, which is very handy. But these clips are spring loaded, right? And usually they'll see that one slipped under there, and then this one will spring and go under there, right? And what that does is these locations there, and there are where the headlight bulb prongs sit, right? And these clips pretty much retain the bulb in that specific location. Pretty simple. Some cars can be a little bit fiddly. I know the Mazda 3 BK series just has one single push. You push it and you unclip it, but that's more or less how they work. They have this retainer clip, they're spring loaded, you push out of the way and pull it. This is what the headlight bulb looks like. It's kind of looks like me. Think bright, right? And they're the prongs that I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3. Flip the camera here. See, there's a little bit of water corrosion on the headlight bulb, but yeah, these are the tabs. Pretty much this goes into the headlight base, and then those the spring clip kind of just sits over there and retains that like so. And then that boot slips over this, and then obviously gets plugged in. So I'll grab the new headlight bulb. Now, because this is worn, and we'll see if we can see where it's gone. There's a spring in there that is slight, ever. See if I can zoom into it. That spring right there, right in the middle of it, it has just let go. The high beam on this bulb still works, just the low beam does not. So yeah, reason for changing it. So these are my new bulbs. So let's put them in. I suppose it's a good thing to probably check if there's left hand and right hand. There shouldn't be, but it's a good habit to get into, I guess. And yeah, I've always been told just be cautious of how much you touch the actual bulb part. It may cause some sort of disruption. But yeah, let's fit them up. So I have slipped the new bulb in, and as you can see, those 3 prongs have gone into their home. So now, see if I can get my hand in here. Now this is probably the least tight position you'll actually come across. That's why I love the Micra. Now see, it just push back, and that goes in like so. And I've done this one, so yeah, that bulb is now retained. So now I can grab the boot, and the boot will just slide over there, like so. It will boot itself back over the actual light. Now, a little bit of wriggling, a little bit of persuasion, and let's like so. So let's actually just test this one headlight. Mind that I got to get floor mats, and that thing. This car gets used. As I said, it's a daily driver. It's telling me the headlights are on. Bit of a beep 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 warning. Look at that. That looks mega. That looks really bright, actually. Wow. Wow. I'm not sure how good of a difference it makes on the camera, but that is awesome. Okay, so now that we've done that one side, I'm going to continue doing the other side off camera. It's a pretty simple procedure, as you've seen. It can be a little bit fiddly just because everything is where it is situated. But yeah, if you want, find yourself a Nissan Micra and practice on a Nissan Micra. It's as simple as it gets, really. There might be some other cars that are just as easy, the Ford Falcon for us in Australia and so forth. But you know, you will get your car that requires you to pull off a plastic insert to get to the bulb, or get underneath the mud guard to get to the bulb, or something like that. You know, but more or less it's the same sort of procedure. You undo the plug, undo the boot, undo the clip, bulb out, new bulb in. And then, you know, you put the boot back on. Well, obviously you put the clip, boot, plug, and test it. Always test it. And yeah, pretty simple. If there's any questions, feel free to comment, ask. I will be doing some more episodes with this car. It is my little nugget, and together we are going to fix its little issues. We're going to I plan to fully upgrade this car, and I mean drop it. I'm actually thinking about wrapping it a British racing green with like a little matte black stripe down the middle. I think it'll look pretty cool. And yeah, but yeah, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and yeah, look forward to seeing you on the next one.